Some Derby fans who are fed up already this season are saying the substitutions and some of the play this season so far reminds them of Paul Warne. It's not that bad, is it? Welcome back to Where Rams Walk. We've got Stace and Luke who are fresh back from watching that 2-2 draw against Cardiff this weekend to give their views and look at all the takes on social media of the fallout from Derby. Not playing well, stinking the place out, say some fans. Some are even calling Eustace to get a grip of the situation. Is it just the fallout from the summer, and have we just all suffering from a terrible hangover? Welcome back to 20 minutes of Derby chat. Also coming up this week, these two are going to review the Derby kits. Some are saying they're the best set of kits ever. Some are saying get back to the drawing board. They're awful. We'll get their views on all of that. Plus, what's one important activity needs to take place in the next 7 days at Derby County. We'll leave Stace and Luke to discuss that at the end. Right, hope you're all well. Goodness, Stace. Not been quite the start we thought it might be. Charlton away, Cardiff at home. When you looked at them fixtures, I bet you were thinking, 6 points that, isn't it? What a great two easy fixtures. Not
Yeah,
turned out
I
that
think
way.
no. I think the first four games we were looking at 12 points, given where we were at the end of last season. Yeah, it's been a frustrating one. Although Charlton did turn West Ham over at their place, so that our result there now doesn't look that bad, does it? But yeah,
No,
it.
true, true.
I anticipated at least 6 points going into the first two games.
Yeah.
We've played
Um,
two poor sides and we've not been very good ourselves.
yeah. How bad is it, Luke? I mean, it's not panic stations, is it? No one should be calling for Eustace's head or, you know, calling out some players. But I mean, is it as bad as social media makes out?
It's bad compared to last year. It's Everyone knows what the problems are. We're on a shoestring at the minute with the players we've got available. We've got so many injuries, more injuries happening, and we're just working with what we've got in the minute until we get some more bodies through the door. Sorry. And yeah, Saturday we started well, and I thought, okay, let's try and build on this. And it just went back to the same old, just poor, just backing off, defending. Yeah, it wasn't a great watch, but we showed a bit of grit to come back twice, which I'm happy about. But yeah, it wasn't a great watch, so I can see why some fans are moaning. But no, it's not panic stations yet. It's nowhere near it.
Okay. I mean, it feels like we've read this book before, Stace, with injuries at the start of the season. Stefan says, I never thought I'd say this, but he makes worse substitutions than Warne. He cost us last week, and this week bringing Nyambe on says everything. Very, very poor. It's going to be a very long season. Not That was not an isolated tweet as well. You might think I bring out all the bad tweets, but there's a few saying his substitutions were not good in Cardiff. Against Cardiff, Stace.
Yeah, and I can see why. When Nyambe put his shirt on, I've got to say I was surprised. He's not even. I don't even think he'll be come the end of the transfer window. So for him to get on in front of Joe Ward was a bit of a surprise. Nyambe very rarely goes past his own half. Not the world's most creative. And it was definitely a substitution brought on for 1-1 defending to see out the game for 2-2, which was disappointing. I also didn't understand that we just let their keeper have the ball. Never once pressured him to force him to kick it. He had 10, 15 seconds each time. And that was clearly part of the game plan to let him kick it. Whether or not they thought his distribution was poor, I don't know. But it led to some animosity within the ground when all the forwards were backing off. And that was quite negative and disappointing, really, because it was clearly part of the game plan. And I can understand the frustration. But yeah.
Yeah.
It was an odd one.
Has he fallen out with Eames, Luke? I mean, he sat there on the bench, and you'd have thought perhaps he might have come on.
Yeah, that's a lot of talking points, and all over the weekend we was 2-2, and he brings on Nyambe when we need a goal. I know Johnson's on a yellow card, and we can't really afford to lose him, even though we didn't have a good game at all. But you've got Bill Beer, we don't know what he's going to do yet. He's not proven himself, and obviously we've got Owen Eames, who we know what he could bring to a game. We saw it last season, so it was a very strange one. And a lot of people was like saying, "Does he not trust the academy?" that's one thing I don't like about the substitution. We've got young talent on the bench who are hungry and want to try and make a stake for their name on the team sheet, and it's just not bringing them on, and they're not getting no minutes. And substitutions at times are very strange because I think it was Hedges and Nyambe came on at the same time, I'm pretty sure, and they was on the sideline for ages till they came on. I was like, are they going to come on at any point at all? So they were very strange ones. But Owen Eames we know the quality is there. I'm not sure if he wants to give him a loan to another club for a season or not. I'm not too sure, but at the minute we could use him because we need some pace and a bit of flair.
Yeah. We'll talk about Swansea coming up next as well and what changes you need to see for that. But just some other bits and pieces. Fraulo, Stace, I mean, I've seen a number of words being used about his contribution so far, not all very nice ones. How's he done?
I was very critical of him at Charlton. I didn't think he had a very good game and didn't look very fit, but I thought he played quite well yesterday. He played a bit further forward and more advanced. It's sort of like a false 10, really, to a degree. I think it was an odd formation, but I thought he's a willing runner, played quite well. His final ball in the box isn't great, or hasn't been so far, but yeah. It was more back to the sort of player we saw last season, so I think he needs to cut in some slack. He's still finding his feet in the Championship.
I haven't got the tweet, but there was a tweet that said Travers had a good game, full stop, and it got quite a few people agreeing with it. So, although I'm sure any time on here we've said Travers is a good time, we've got absolutely harangued in the comments for saying it. So I'll be guarded, but. Travers had a good game. Yes.
Yes. It's really frustrating.
So, yeah.
It's really frustrating. I went to the pre-season game at Rotherham and he had a shocker and it wasn't a great game. But a couple of people behind me turned around, speaking to themselves, went, I can't wait for the podcast to come back so we can absolutely roast him. It's just that kind of negativity really doesn't help. And no matter how thick-skinned you are, it's going to get on your back into it. So just support the players. I actually think the first two league games of the season he's played all right.
Yeah, him and Mowat together. Mowat just suits him so well.
Yeah.
Like the thing that Trav needs to do is cut out the little niggly stuff that he doesn't need to be doing. Just do the simple stuff. And Mowat next to him it's a really good partnership, and I'm hoping that can get even better going into the season because you can see it's there, and Mowat's just an absolute quality player at this level. But yeah, he seems to suit Trav really well. And absolutely right. I thought Trav had another decent game, so that's 2 out of 2 now.
Excellent. So there you are. We can be the only podcast that exists for Derby County where we support Lewis Travis. Come on, we're behind you. Right. I want you to talk about the goals as well. Bobby Clark, nice goal. First one since he's signed back, of course, as well. How impressive has he been, Luke?
Yeah, we know what Bobby Clark's like. We know he's got the talent. He showed it all the way through the season. Started slowly, built into the season, and just showed how good that Bristol City away performance last season. He was just absolutely quality there and all. And yeah, I'm so happy he's got off the mark now. And it looked a bit isolated in the first half though, because he's shifting him out wide when he's better in the 10, and everyone knows he's better in the 10. So, but no, we've just got to play people where we can play him at the minute. And yeah, he was set up a goal for Morris. It's an unbelievable pass, and Morris just using his strength like he does, and he slots it away. But yeah, Bobby Clark's instinctive finish just to bring it down, volley it. It was brilliant. So I'm so glad we've got him here, because if we didn't have them two, Cross, I don't know where we would be.
Good stuff. A stat we saw from the weekend, Stacey, as well, that Derby versus Cardiff is the second most played Championship game in history of the Championship since 2004. I mean, does that depress you as a stat that you and Cardiff have drummed up more second-tier games than most others? There's only QPR and Preston that beat it, by the way. I mean, to say a lot about kind of how just middling in this division you've been.
Yeah, I think it sums up perfectly where both clubs are and have been. A couple of times flirting with playoffs, and they went up that year, didn't they? But yeah, they've currently we are both Championship sides, and that's just how it is.
Did you like Cardiff's exciting brand of football? I mean, this is supposedly what they were known for it in League One. Did you see much of them, Stace, that impressed you, or see that they're going to be okay this season?
I think they were quite pacey and quite quick, but I think they'll struggle. I don't think they're particularly what we saw yesterday. I don't think they're particularly a great side. They're probably like us, need a few more signings and some fit players. Without them having no central defenders as well. I think both teams are going to struggle at the minute, but the next week or so is going to be key.
Okay. Right, now, if I had £1 for every Derby County transfer rumour I've heard this, Luke, then I probably could retire this week. Which ones have you looked at and gone, yeah, I'd like that to happen? Which ones have you looked at and thought, this is just that's just never going to happen? What have you heard?
Any player who's not been injured for the last 12 months, please. No, I'm trying to think if there is any. Obviously, we've got Ryan Edges through the door, but he's been here. I think Ryan Edges might be the first player I've seen sign for Derby, and I've seen him play for Derby before he signed, which is crazy because he played at Old Fritton and he played when we was in Austria and all, which is mental. But he's coming because Merkin's out for 4 months, which is, I know when it came out there were so many fans like angry and stuff about it, but he's been bought in as cover for that position. He's coming for nothing. He's a free agent. It's not going to be a lot of money. It's a smart move from the club because we needed to do it. Like, we needed him there. But I think it's just a lot of people are saying wingers at the minute. We definitely need some pace down the side. I said to my mate at the weekend, I think Saturday might be one of the slowest Derby teams I've seen in a long time. We need some pure pace. I thought Blackett Taylor had a good game, though. He ran at the player. That's what you want. You want players. The second goal for Bobby Clark is all Blackett Taylor running at his man. Because if you don't do that, you're just not going to make opportunities, and he does that really well. So if he can stay fit, I'm happy to see him play as much as he needs to. But yeah, there's some wings. I think I can't remember his name now. Some lads from Ipswich I've seen, and I've seen tonight. I'd love it, but I just can't see it. That Raksaki from Palace. I'd love to see him in a Derby shirt, but I'm not sure. But I bet there's loads of clubs sniffing after him because he's a really good talent. So
he was good for Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Super. I mean, I do get the Ryan Hedges fallout a little bit. Stacey, it's another Blackburn player. Well, not currently Blackburn player, but it's another player with connections to Blackburn, and he was a bit uninspiring there, to be frank. So I do get why Derby fans are looking at this going, this isn't what we wanted. But patience still, 7 days to go. What do you want to see?
I'd like to see probably at least 6 through the door. We need at least one more central defender. We needed that anyway, and with Clark out, we definitely need that. Langas has not looked comfortable for the first couple of games this season, and he doesn't seem to have that pace. He seems to lose his position. That battling and fight that we saw when he first signed hasn't seemed there. He seems off. So whether or not he's carrying an injury and playing, which we know he is more than capable of doing, I don't know. But yeah, we definitely need someone up front, a couple of wingers, another central midfielder to provide some competition in there, and at least one central defender.
Okay. Right, now, if you've got a pair of sunglasses to hand, put them on now, because we're about to talk about the Derby away kit for a second. Let's pop it up on...
Jesus!
Right. Now, this time of year, we always get their opinions on it. I mean, first of all, Stacey, have you gone out and bought any of these yet?
I haven't personally, but my lad has. I really like the away kit. It's really, really nice. Okay. Not so keen on the home one. But,
right, let's get into the home one, because it has divided. There's loads of Derby chat on this. Right, okay, Luke, you clearly are a fan, yeah?
So, but the thing with me is I never buy home kits. I normally steer to the away and the third kits, but I really like the home one this season. I don't know what it is. I just think it's really simple. I like the lines down the middle. And yeah, and then the away kit's just an absolute. It's a banger. It's a beauty. I know I've wanted the black kit for God knows how long, but if I can't have black, that is second on my list. That is an absolute beauty.
Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to it in a minute. Stace, you don't like the home. You're not a fan of the home kit, Stace. Go on.
No, I don't like the neck. It's yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it works. And the lines. I think the lines on the back, the club colour stuff, would have been really good on the front, and I think they missed a trick there. So yeah, I'm underwhelmed by it. I usually quite like home kits, but not that one. But yeah, the away kit is an absolute beauty.
I mean, you'll know this question, but have Derby done stripes before? I mean, I can't remember.
Pinstripes a few times, but
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about this mess then that's on the right hand side.
Hey?
You know what I mean?
No!
It's not so much the colour; it's the scribbles all over it that even go through the ram's head. I mean, okay, there must be a story to this. There's going to be an interesting backstory as to why we've got all this. I mean, is this all?
It's the ground,
right? Okay.
It's the stanchions at the ground. It's the big metal.
Well, of course it is.
On the ground, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I absolutely love a bright coloured kit. Anything that's out there, like obviously, I'm sick and tired of saying I want a black kit, but if it's out there like that, I love it. Anyone who's got like an out there kit, I'm a big fan of.
Okay, Stacey,
I was surprised. I saw someone who ranked all the championship away kits, and this came in at 23. I was gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah, blind.
I agree.
Absolutely love it.
Go and look at Swansea. You will see Swansea's away kit this week. That's
French nice. I do like that.
Yeah. QPR have got an all black one and nothing on it, which is just.
Oh
just
yeah,
wonderful.
absolutely, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful kit.
Sheffield United's away kit is with a sash across it is wonderful as well. This. I mean, honestly, there used to be like a Mr. Men character who's all scribbles when I was growing up. He was, I can't remember his name. But,
no, that kit's called Mr. Promotion.
Right, okay.
Hey, Sam, love it. There you go.
Okay, got it. Let us know your thoughts. I mean, you can tell me I'm an idiot in the comments. It makes me if you do. But anyway, have we got a third kit yet? I mean, any signs of that?
No,
nothing yet, mate.
Okay, well, that'll be black then for you, won't it? You'll love that.
Please.
Hopefully.
Please.
Right, okay. Cheers for watching this week then. We will see you after the Swansea game. I mean, they've had a mixed start to the season, not really scoring that many. Do you want to make any changes, Stace, to the starting lineup? What would you like to see before we go?
I'd like to see a couple of faces through the door before the game to play. But yeah, I think given what we've got at the minute, there's very little wiggle room. I'd like to see Eames play, and probably Joe Ward, just for the fact he's slightly better with deliveries into the box. But yeah, given what we've got at the minute, I think the only real change you could possibly make really would be Fossey coming in at the back.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, and I don't want that. I was surprised when he was on the starting 11 last week. So yeah.
Right, I won't ask you what your number one priority is, both of you, because I know what it is. It's sign some players. Fingers crossed the board do exactly that, and we'll talk about it in 7 days' time. Thank you very much for watching. Drop us a sub and a like if you haven't done so already. This has been Where Rams Walk, 20 minutes at Derby County Chat Weekly. Great to have your company.